Well, hello again, church family. Last week, we talked about our journey to the Global Mall, which used to be the Hickory Hollow Mall. And if you didn't hear last week's email update, you need to go back and listen to it. But it was a reminder of our journey that God has brought us through. We were the church at Antioch at that time, almost 10 years ago. God established our church. And little did we know, the mall would close down and we would journey over to what was then called an event center, the Victor Chapman Event Center, which now, as we can see, is a medical plaza. But we at the church at Antioch were there serving faithfully, seeing what God would do through us. And I remember one of the great things that happened here is a community carnival. I remember us planning, just really outdoing what we could do as a small body, face painting, balloons, singing. Some of you may even remember the things that you did here to bring the community in. God really outdid himself as we saw people from all over the Antioch area joining us, our small church plant, only a year old at that time, seeing the faithfulness of our Father. We thought we would be here for years and years to come, but as the providence of God would have it, we again would find ourselves homeless. We started our children's ministry here. We were able to establish ourselves as the church at Antioch. I remember the Sunday mornings where you guys would come in and set up chairs, set up coffee, and it was just an exciting time for us as a young church. One story that I will never forget, we had a young couple who were, I don't even think they were dating at the time, they were Trevecca students, and they had heard about our church. I won't go into details of how they heard, but they ended up walking all the way from Trevecca to our church, and we happened to be closed that Sunday. Everyone in the church was at a family life marriage conference, if I have the story correct. We know that couple to be Ashley and Elijah Lubin, who went on to graduate, obviously get married. They served in Japan, and now they have a growing family of 3 daughters. Again, we see how things change and how faithful God has been. Well, as I said, I thought this would be our home for years, but we only stayed 1 year, and God would move us to another space. Stay tuned, church family, to find out where we moved next.